Hello, fellow fishing pole viewers. This is a quick review that I'm going to do of the pole that I used for my last video. This is a Black Widow Ready Rig. It is about 13 feet long. It's telescopic. I just want to go into a little more details of what I was using because this is really effective for catching a lot of small fish. Just sitting out here on my porch, you can probably hear some of the robins and stuff in the background. This is telescopic, and this will pull out. I'm not going to pull it out right now. The 13-foot length is kind of a little hard to wield, but if you're a bigger guy like me, it's fine. If you have kids, my suggestion is get a smaller one, like a 5 or 6 foot version of it. This isn't a true cane pole. This is a telescopic manufactured one. However, they do sell cane poles that are strictly cane. There is a technique with those to take this tip and wrap the line around it because the cane is kind of sensitive. You have a tendency to break them. This one probably won't. I just hooked it right to the eyelet up here, as you can see. Again, not a true cane pole, but it did work really, really good. And I just want to go over some of the details here, what I did. The line I'm using on here is extra tough. Ooh, a lot of focus there. This is extra tough Stren. This is about 12-pound test. The idea is if you get something big on, you don't want it to snap. If you were using 2-pound test, 4-pound test, I mean, it'll go. Because the hook set on here, you don't have a drag. You don't have a reel, so it's kind of hard to reel the fish in with this. What you need to do is lift up on it. You know, if you get a bite, you kind of let the hook set itself, and you're going to lift the fish up, and you'll bring the fish, and you'll swing it closer to you. So the rig that I have for this is, I want to go into a little more detail. This is fluorocarbon here with a snap swivel. You can see the snap swivel there. And this is fluorocarbon, which will float. I'm also toying with maybe using braid for this because braid doesn't have a lot of stretch. The mono has a lot of stretch. The reason why I got a good hook set is, I believe this is a number 6 circle Gamakatsu hook, which is really great for a quick hook set. The idea too is you don't really want to kill the fish. If you're doing catch and release, this is perfect. And a lot of times this will make a quick lip set. There is a small bead. I just put it on there because I like it. The chartreuse color really comes out in the water. It's an attractant for the fish. And I use a little split shot here, if I can focus. I'm using a little split shot here for weight. This really, when you fish, you can go up and down the water column. You can go up almost to the surface, and you can bring it down to the bottom. Unlike if you were fishing with, let's say, a regular rod and reel and a bobber. A lot of people do use bobbers with this. I like to use it free weight and kind of let the fish hook set itself. And again, I was catching tons of fish. This is really fun. So I would pretty much recommend this to anybody that's starting out. This one I probably got for about 20 bucks, and I believe I bought it at Walmart. You can go online. I've seen these for like 20 bucks. If you have any spare mono laying around, I mean, honestly, the line I was using the last time, I actually found by one of the areas I was fishing at. I figured, let me see if this will work. And it lasted me for years. When I finally tried to retie it, the mono just busted apart. It was probably, I'm going to say again, it was about this thickness. It was about 12-pound test. And it busted. So I put some new mono on it here. It has these little guides here and here to wrap your line around. The only danger with that is if you keep wrapping it, you're going to nick the line up. Eventually the line might snap. So maybe not the best thing in the world, but you can kind of use your best judgment. And if you have to retie, it's not a huge deal. It's not like we're losing a lot of stuff here. But again, this is the hook I was using, the little bead, monofilament, and this is the rod. Again, this was an absolute joy to fish with. I'm also tempted to try to catch some trout with this thing. So hopefully you'll see some up-and-coming videos of me catching some trout with this. So this is the Black Widow Crappie Killer. The other ones, I do have some other ones in the garage that are true cane poles. I literally paid $2 or $3 for them. When I was on vacation, they had them hanging up in the local bait store, and I figured, why not? I think I picked up a couple of them, and they're sitting in my garage with similar rigs to this on. They're a little harder to wield. They're cane. You do have to watch with the tips too, because it is a piece of wood. It will snap off. But again, cane pole. Try one. They are definitely fun.